Alright, well, greetings welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You heard me correctly, Flight Simulator 2020 for I don't play X for a time being. Of course. Welcome to Airships and Paws Intermediate Trials. Now in this episode we see the sun sprawling over, or not really sprawling over, but there's some clouds out there over November Mike 89, or the unofficial Manzano Mountain Airship Depot. And of course in this episode we have the usual canon companions retrievers, where we of course delve into the heart of training, where skills are owned, bonds are tested, and skies reveal their secrets. So the retrievers, as usual, are eager to prove themselves, and of course it's time for the next level in Season 2. Handlers, of course, are in the dining room and lounge, and of course they're all emphasizing the importance of teamwork and play, as well as, of course, let's see, teamwork and adaptability is one matter. So we're told that the skies throw curveballs and our retrievers must catch them. Which y'all better be okay. Okay, and we're going here. And y'all have Vyond Logic. There's an area we'll be working in. Best I can offer is a peek. And of course, of all the things I do, you should be familiar with it now. Like when I go outside the airship to do exterior checks, I'm not going to tell you why I do it. And in here we have Dokukinotchi and Lovely Ichi. They're going to perform whatever. Messages received. Going back to the gondola. And at this point, when I go to the clipboard, you should know why I go to it now. Of course. It's because that's part of the plane. Yeah, that's part of the airship. Of course. Gosh, I'm so used to flying fixed wing. So now the ship's ready for takeoff, and we got a lot of water aboard this thing. You don't need a lot of water to fly this thing. And now let's see. We have the general report here. You should be familiar with why I have these green thumbs. Also, takeoff, you gotta ask for it. I don't believe it, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe it. How could I be so used to this thing right now? I must be better at this airship now, in good ways. Alright, when I give the order to go to cruise stations, that's where it all begins. So, failures are inoperable. So now, nobody here. Everybody was told to prepare for takeoff earlier. We're now. Alright, when the airship moves, you all better order a bus, okay? I trust that you're ordering a bus. So there it goes. So the challenges are cloud navigation. During cloud navigation, we'll be going through whatever clouds we have here. Somewhat like it. Maybe not through as of the time being, but And of course, Dokukinotchi will, of course, continue to provide good, clean humor. And Lovelychi will continue to play the piano or something like that. Everything on board is an emergency drill, so the Canine Companions banner, please unfurl it. And of course, everything's an emergency drill. So there will be agility courses and things like this. Sure, everyone's going to have some clumsy moments, like, for example, somebody, might knock over a potted plant, but not as bad as Bendy from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. So during teamwork and play, downtime, which we should have after we enter Duke City's main airport perimeter, you should bond by learning some new tricks, such as balancing a treat on y'all's nose, or in the case of the dogs, the snout. And Dokukinotchi will give more good, clean jokes. Teamwork isn't just about missions. It's also about laughter, trust, sharing goodies. And these guys are whispering secrets. Speaking of which, at this point, we should have gotten the okay to take off. And, of course, let's fall all the way to Coronado Airport and let's see what a little dark day has for us. Covered by clouds, of course. What's out there? The dog should know only one way to find out. Fly. At this point, we're going to leave the Coronado Airport. Correction, the unofficial airship depot. So, when I give the order, all crew to cruise stations. Alright, listen up. When I give the order, all crew to cruise stations, that's where it all begins, okay? Yeah, I live with Filipinos. That's what you're hearing. Okay. Green thumbs up. Green thumbs up. So now, Vyond Logic, everyone's on board. Let's do it.
Haul off the front cone cable.
Roger.
Release mooring.
This thing better lift off. It usually does. Let's release some ballast just to be sure. This is not like a plane, so this has got to be green. Yeah, something's not right about the gear, someone's told me, so let me go analyze that. Okay, gear is up. I say again, gear is up. One more check. It's not like an airplane, so... Alright, gear is up. I'm saying gear is up. Okay, when the ship starts moving forward, I say go. That's when.
Haul up the moorings.
Roger. Roger.
Roger.
Starts now.
All crew on crew station.
Everybody okay? Alright, everybody okay? Nope, that's standard procedure. When they ask if everybody's okay. I say again, standard procedure. Alright, I put some clouds in the forecast. Or, of course, you eventually will have to deal with them. Now, unlike Season 1, this is what's going to happen here. Now that we've broken ground, Paws grip the deck, like in the lounge and dining room, while others look outside the windows. Or from the control car. As for a loyal crew, skies uncharted await, and mysteries anew. Dokukinotchi whispers, of course, he hums, pixels aflutter. Trust the unseen threads, they mutter. Their cryptic guidance, a celestial map, leading us beyond the mundane's trap. And at this point, since everything is like consisting of cloud navigation, emergency drills, and aerial agility course, this is what's going to happen here at this point. Ah! We're getting too low. So, somebody's playing as Ben Ripachi. They're simulating his injury that he got from Meteorichi. And so right now, let's say this. As we pass Meadow Lake, the dogs are getting to work. And as for us in here, while the dogs get to work, by now order a bus. You should know why. I know. I shouldn't have to tell you why you should order a bus. It's all about advanced planning here. So right here where my cursor is, handlers go. They all over the place. They all right here. Ben Ripachi is right here. You alright, Ben Ripachi? Canine handlers approach Ben Ripachi, as well as the canines. Hold on, alright, Ben Ripachi? He usually agrees to hold on. And as for some of you, we don't know. Something's wrong with the ship. What do you think it is? We're too low. You're right, you're too low. Now we gotta fly by UNM Hospital to name one matter, which is right around here somewhere. Passed over Meadow Lake. Now heading this way. Okay, so at this point you all should be ordering buses by now. Is anybody gonna do it? I bet you are. As Airship Hirohito cruises through, canines continue their works. And now as we're passing through Meadow Lake, there's some clouds in the sky, but not a whole lot. Okay. Also in this general area here where I'm pointing my airship, you should know whose mom from what series, of course, starred there. You should know the story about the Eddie's mom who starred there, of course, in real life. You should know why I created the Ghost Patrol series on FS 2020. You should know why. And of course, it's standard procedure to make sure everybody's okay. And I can't stay long. How's the gas? It's doing alright. Standard procedure, so take a wild guess as to who I'm going to call. Hey, everybody alright up there? Good training? How'd it go? Oh, really? They're all jumping over furnishings, things like that, because remember now, this is my gameplay. Alright, one more thing. As usual, make sure everyone and everything's on board. You make sure that everyone and everything's on board. Ah, told me we were pranking. Oops. I didn't mean that's happened. So on this video, I'm technically in a standing position, so something like this. There's a canyon. To our left. You should know what's there. And again, as we close in on this place, you know what's funny is that me and a friend I prefer to call Brendan, who is of course also a friend of Eddie. Actually, he was friends with Eddie first, on my end, you know, before, of course, Eddie became one of, actually way before I knew Eddie. Like, Brendan and Eddie, of course, were good friends. Because I'll just say that I told Brendan, you know, to go find friends, and he did. He found Eddie, and of course, he even met Eddie's mom and Eddie's dog Sonic. And of course, Brennan offered me to meet Eddie, so I met him. Then from there, we went from there. There, of course, we were hanging out at places, and little would I know was that, of course, in November of 2019, or actually late October, early to mid-November 2019, these would be Eddie's last days on Earth. And, of course, 3 February comes around, and Brendan calls me to tell me that Eddie had died. And one day, me and Brendan took Sonic out to do stuff. What I'm saying about Eddie happened in real life, of course. And we went to this place we're coming up on, and of course, among Eddie's family, who went there to star in whatever you want to call it. In the role, whatever you want to call it. Ultralight. Forward pass. There's a lot of risks against the airships, so our canine companions labs, yeah, they're freaking out right now. They're panicking as we speak. But we gotta keep flying. Oops. Hope it didn't cut off. Better not have. Of course, in real life, it's springtime from the time I recorded this video. Wind sounds vicious out there. Okay. There's the gas panel. I wanted to take some snapshots, that's why. There's a risk ahead. But that's how I get to UNM Hospital from here. The way is blocked. Ah, I know we're in the Albuquerque area. I know we're in Albuquerque. Okay, lift Monzano Mountain Air Ranch. And since we're in the Albuquerque area, I'll say You all better be done when we get to UNM Hospital. Find out, please. Thank you. I just gotta steer clear of that tower right below us, before it poses a threat to the airship. Because we're not flying high enough. Yeah, the reason why I'm flying low in this video is because this thing's not pressurized, unlike an airplane. You should know what we're approaching by now. There's UNM Hospital right ahead. 344 and 345 are the ideal headings. It appears there's a drag strip right down here. Actually, to our left, view what this really is. I think once upon a time there was a recycling yard, and not to mention the recycling yard was, of course, burned back in the summer of 23, as it caught on fire. I'm not sure exactly what happened, though. Okay, so we're flying over Albuquerque International Seaport. So what do we have here? Alright, after we finish crossing over Albuquerque International Seaport, UNM Hospital should be dead ahead. And of course, below, UNM Hospital stands tall with the Barbara and Bill Richardson Pavilion, along with the new building, whatever its name may be, as of right now. We show them and tell them what we're learning, what we've learned, and what we're supplementing. Everyone else, tell the canine companions and their handlers to get ready, please. Thank you. Also in this video, welcome aboard. Welcome back to the skies aboard Airship Hirohito. As we embark on Season 2, which will hopefully release, we have exciting news. You know, here we are. We have, of course, something like twinkling stars than rigid markers. Why I ask? Because in Season 1, you should have a gist of our routines and what it's like to get this thing in, through, and out of the air. This thing referring to the airship. Well, of course. Again, welcome aboard. Thanks for doing your trials in Season 1. And of course, Dokukinotchi grins mysteriously. Our bond is forged. Some good ways, and the celestial crystal beckons. And as we pass UNM Hospital, welcome aboard once again. Let's, of course, soar with the weather as it is from time of recording this video. Okay. Alright, we're about to pass UNM Hospital. Keep your senses sharp. Stay alert. Trust your instincts. Things below us hide surprises. Oh, here's UNM Hospital. Yep, there it is. UNM Hospital. Right below us. The place to go from here is Del Norte High School. No, that was a spam risk. I read it on the caller ID. Okay, we're in Duke City now. Yeah, for real, we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico now. Yes, we're in Duke City now, so I'm gonna give the order to prepare for landing. Everything on board's over now at this point, so.
Prepare for landing.
Roger, all crew to landing station.
Ready to land.
Ready to land.
So, alright. You know everything here holds surprises, right? As the canine handlers say. And of course, check emergency supplies, be prepared, just in case we crash land. Or something like that. But let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. Dokukinotchi, clouds hold memories. Seek the silver lining handlers. Anyone feel the air currents? They hold stories. They tell stories. Sometimes they play tricks. Watch for turbulence. Got our 6. Somebody's got our 6. We're behind. No cloud could hide from us. Handlers. The compass wavers. North isn't always true. Trust the unseen threads. Somewhat true. And speaking of which, let's fly to Del Norte High School. Pressing our noses up against the glass as we did earlier, so I decided to take it out for a little bit. Here's a World Oso golf course. Let's fly past it first, just to be sure. A little bit. Of course, we're all part of something that's really big anyway. Of course, it's cloudy. We gotta work through it. Alright. Intermediate trials. This video is navigating through the conditions as seen in it. So brace for landing. I'm sure of it. Prepare for landing. Okay, if we don't make Coronado Airport, then Sandia Lakes will go. I'm just not going to argue with this thing. This thing refers to this airship. Yeah, we might just make it today. Over the airfield. Oh, come on. 40 knots? I don't believe that. For the time being, I recorded this video since we made it to the heights. I'm not going to tell you by now, you should know what I do. For, of course. I'm an American, I have freedom of movement, and that's just what I do for a time being. The things I do in the heights, like go to Cold Stone Creamery for a sweet tooth craving, since I do have sweet tooth cravings before Civil Air Patrol meetings. Real life, of course. What do we have here? We need to stop. Stop this airship. Right here. Alright, tow ground personnel. You may want to go pick up the airship. Especially after deboarding everyone. Everyone and everybody. Don't put this thing on I-25. That's one pet peeve I have about this airship is needing to position it for landing. Although it's not my preferred method of landing, it works. Hover over someplace and land. Well, we got some intermediate training that needs to take place, so that's why we're even flying it like this. For the time being, I record this video. No, we can't be moving forward like that. Full reverse. Okay. Here we are. Make it known to everyone. Let's make it known to everyone. Attention everybody aboard. We are entering the final descent. Personnel, canines, canine handlers. Of course. Keep eyes on the altimeter. Dokukinotchi, keep those cryptic whispers to a minimum. We've got this. And of course, the canines in their own language, and everybody else in their own language. Remember our approach angles. No sudden dives. Like what we're doing here. Everybody acknowledges. Check the windsock. Crosswinds can be tricky. Everybody brace for impact. I anticipate it's going to be rough. Dokukinotchi, also in a cryptic whisper. Runway awaits. Pixel by pixel, trust unseen currents. Okay, as for everyone in the cockpit or the control car, somebody says, of course, once you find a stopping point, release all gas cells in unison. You better hold on. At this point, let's lower the landing gear. Oh yeah, I wish to bring the airship to idle right now. Now we're going to be doing this for quite a while, so I recommend you skip chapters. So, or remember, when we deboard the bus, no chasing rabbits on the runway. You know, one good thing about Coronado Airport is that it stretches like an open invitation. Everyone's tails wax. Cans, of course. We've all got this. Everyone grins. Maybe a treat waiting at the terminal. Or a celestial crystal, who knows. And of course, when we touch down, the intermediate trail should be complete. And of course, let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to land this thing. I'm going backwards, so slow forward. Remember, these things belong at airports. That's why I land like this. Right, let's go to half speed forward. Maybe pull forward just for a time being. If only this airport was bigger. But I put it down right here. sure it's bumpy. Come on, slow down. Let's see, 34 knots. At least, come on. Let's do it. Let's see, 34 knots. At least, at the very least. Come on, slow down. Come on, Airship. Come on, show up. Come on, show up. You want to fight? What's his face? The sins of those. You all fight the sins of Professor Addison from God's Not Dead and God's Not Dead State. Correction, an atheist state to you. You gotta get the landings right for a time being. Come on. Yeah, this phase takes a while. I suggest skip to a chapter. Idle. I should go to idle speed. Hope we're the champions again. At this point, we're ready for it. Alright, the set process begins now, so what I have to say about that is, of course, everyone prepare for landing. Let me let it land on everyone. Okay, that's why I'm going to stop all the engines. Let's do it.
Drop the moorings. Roger. Copy.
Copy.
Okay, let's do this.
Grab the ropes.
You ready? At this point, I'm going to start the descent process. Okay, as the airship descends, I just hope to see the ground looming into view. We're going too slow. Right now, order a bus. Right below us. Order a bus. Let's get this thing lower. Oh, there's some activity there. What happened? No buses? We just get vans as of today? How come? What's going on? Oh, we need to go gently down. Keep that in mind. Alright. So what's out here? I get that heading 342. I'll mess with this thing here before I'm alone. I'm trying to record this video. Yeah, the descent rate's not really fast. I better do something about it. There are more feet to go. Yeah. I just wonder what 300 more feet holds. Oh look, I guess they're all waiting for us. If at all possible. We're still Labrador 5-4. Looks like we can't announce it. Everybody better hold on. Canine handlers. All crew personnel, you better get everybody ready for landing. For this is going to be rough. Oh, hold on. Yes. Okay, the airship's killing over. Today was a challenge. Y'all better get out. Alright, so at this point, I'll bring in one more thing. Some canine handlers, as I do the deboarding process here. Let's say this. I'll tell the chief steward to begin the deboarding process. Open the stairs.
Proceed with unboarding, please.
Roger. Starting unboarding.
I shouldn't have to tell you repeatedly.
Unboarding finished, sir.
Let's go outside. Yes, we did it. We landed. Now I'm going to order the stairs up. Get the new caseload aboard first.
Start boarding, please.
Roger. Starting boarding.
Okay, since we're here at Coronado Airport, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Okay. I totally forgot to lower the landing gear when we made it. I now need to close the stairs. Oh, you're not done yet?
Boarding finished, sir.
Outstanding. It corrected itself. Okay. At this point, I'll be the pretense bus. Okay, I need to close the stairwell. Okay, as we close the stairwell, I'm going to say this. The pretense bus. As the pretense bus moves towards the ramp. Okay. Canine companions and your handlers, welcome to Coronado Airport. This is actually your narrator's favorite place to be. And, of course, our intermediate trials have led us here. Pause steady one last time. Handlers, gather your gear. Dokukinotchi. Whatever you do. As I need to go back to the airship really quick. Dokukinotchi. Keep your cryptic messages to whisper to a minimum. Let's make his landing as smooth as Luna's coat for the next one. Leash up. We're heading out. We're heading out like right here. It's the airship. And maybe getting even more training right here. Right now. And of course, remember, stay close. No chasing squirrels. Check all your packs, traits, and paperwork, as well as other chow. Don't mix them up. Alright. Our journey continues. Beyond runways lie answers. Maybe a little magic. Otherwise, that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. We'll see you all around. Thanks for watching.